Sairam. Let's begin with 3 Oms. Om. Loving Sairam and Namaste to everyone watching. Welcome to another special edition of Crystal Fiesta, where we bring to you the love of Devaloka in the form of Crystal Devas. First, Team Devas Unlimited thanks you all for your continuous support over the last 13 years. We have grown into a beautiful family consisting of clients from more than 55 countries. How amazing is that? We truly thank all of you, Swamis, for your unconditional love. May the Devas continue to shower their blessings on all of you. Today's Crystal Fiesta is a little more special as we will find out more about crystals which help invoke the Supreme Shakti within. Shakti is the supreme force behind all of creation. It is the primordial form of creation. In the Lakshmi Ashtottaram, we first praise Goddess Lakshmi as Om Prakrityai Namaha, which refers to her being nature itself. All of creation and its bountifulness are indeed Shakti. It is of prime importance, especially in the golden age, to be in touch with your divine feminine self. That is the energy of this yuga. That Shakti is the most compassionate and at the same time the fiercest. So truly, the Devi Navaratri celebrations is set aside for you to realize that you truly are the Supreme Shakti. By allowing love to grow in your heart as you remove all forms of negativity within you through your sadhana, ultimately realizing oneness. As you know, Sri Sathya Sai Baba gives prime importance to the sacred festival, and we too should make use of the opportunity during these 9 sacred nights to realize the divine principle that exists in you and all around you. So today, let's see which crystals will help us attain this goal. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Shivani Sinha Sola, our founder, who will be sharing with us more. Welcome, Shivani, and thank you for being with us today.
Sairam, Sairam Vishwar, and Sairam to all our viewers. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you for such a loving welcome, Vishwar.
Thank you.
So it just gives me immense pleasure and joy to actually be speaking about the Navratri, and all the 9 Devis, and the fact that how crystals can help us during this period. In fact, and crystals that will help us strengthen the Shakti within us. We are all moving into the Shakti Yuga. So it's high time we all worked towards that. Whether it is men or women, we need to balance the two between us. And, we need to balance the two within us. And, really reach that state of the, immense joy, where the balance of the yin yang brings. And in that context, the crystals are always there to help you. And now just to mark this occasion, the Devas Unlimited team is absolutely ready with, the most beautiful crystals for this occasion. So let me start by talking about the Sri Yantra. We all worship the Sri Yantra, and, there's a lot of significance for, the worshipping the Devi using the Sri Yantra. And in fact, what we can do is during the Navratri, you can actually make it your sadhana that you, do a kumkum puja for the Sri Yantras. And we have Sri Yantras in clear quartz, in amethyst, in rose quartz. And this is like something unheard of. I mean, clear quartz have always been available, but this time, we have had them made in amethyst as well as rose quartz. And it brings, imagine if you're doing the Kumkum Puja to a rose quartz Sri Yantra, the kind of love you will feel, of the Devi within you. It's something, I don't think I can describe that. Many people ask me what kind of kumkum archana should we do. So, you can choose anything really. You can do as Vishwar very rightly said, the, Lakshmi Ashtottar. You can do the 100 names of Lakshmi and do the kumkum puja. You can do the Khadgamala Stotram and do the kumkum puja. In fact, the Khadgamala Stotram is something that I chant every day, and more so because it is really phenomenal in balancing the 108 aspects in you, the 108 aspects or representations of the Shakti within you. And it also fulfills all your desires and brings you immensely good health. So I would really recommend that, we take up this kind of sadhana during this period and benefit from it.
Wow, that's beautiful. So, like you mentioned, we have Sri Yantras in the form of amethyst, rose quartz, and clear quartz. They come in so many different sizes as well, I'm seeing.
Right. And but then, the emphasis is really not on just taking them and keeping them in your home, hoping that everything will get balanced out, or, somehow everything will get taken care of and there's a magic wand that's coming your way. But this is just to help you to, worship this Shakti within you. The sadhana is really aiming at worshiping the goddess in you, and worshiping the primordial source here, right? What we call the Tripura Sundari, the Bhairavi in you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah. And then I think the next thing we'd like to talk about are we just to mark the same occasion, we are now having this phenomenal collection of necklaces. So to honor the goddess within you, you can actually decorate yourself also. You can also have this alankara, as it's said. So we've got many types of necklaces. Let me start with the most beautiful. We have the aventurine green necklace here. This one is a emerald. This is an Indian emerald, and it looks so beautiful. And one thing is, of course, they're cosmetically very beautiful, and you will glow like a goddess if you wear this. But at the same time, this is going to help you open your heart. And imagine if you're able to love like a goddess, just go into that space. How wonderful will that be?
Indeed, all embracing.
And then this one is what we call a chip cut, but this is aventurine, green aventurine. And this is very good for healing, especially people who are having lots of health issues. It will be really good for them. But at the same time, the green aventurine will help you connect better with your true source. And then we have, I think for the first time we are having a chalcedony, right? This stone, I thought this has come to us at a very correct time, and it's thanks to the goddesses really that this has come to us. And chalcedony helps you to balance physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects of yourself. Wow. And I feel that is so needed now, given the change that all of us, or the shift that all of us are going through. And this chalcedony necklace is so pretty, and so it comes in different colors. So chalcedony, it's a slightly grayish tinge, and then we have the greenish one, like slightly greenish aqua, like almost aqua color. And then so this is coming with a combination of pearl also, so that's bringing a lot of peace.
Oh, very beautiful.
And the good thing about these necklaces, since the gifting season is coming up, this are very, very easy on your pocket in terms of course, you wearing it for yourself as well as gifting your loved ones. So instead of gifting your something plastic or something showpiece, etc., gift for your loved one something that will really help them to, move forward on their spiritual path. So this is also like almost a greenish, bluish chalcedony. Yeah. Some of them have more pearl lines, some of them have lesser. You can choose, whatever works for you. And then we have, the malachite necklace, which has come. Yeah, the green malachite. And this is also, it's got some chip cut in it. Yeah. Who would think that we would wear malachite necklaces, right? Malachites, we would think of having a round malachite, which is very rare, and you would meditate with it and, be able to, get high levels of wisdom, and especially wisdom from your past lives. I think we've had this experience that many people, they've done a lot of tapasya in their previous lifetimes, reached a very high level of attainment, but then in this birth have forgotten about that. So this stone is extremely useful to actually help you remember where you reached and what, to get back essentially. And then we have a very interesting stone, which is called the black spinel. Yeah, we actually had a very, quite a bit of request for this. So again, this black spinel is very simply put, very good for protection. Yeah. And spinel as such is a very basic stone, a generic stone, brings a lot of peace, and in fact, extreme peace. So, but black spinel added to that is bringing protection. Yeah. It looks very gorgeous too. It's like like you're wearing a black jewel.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have black spinel in again, with more pearls, less pearls, the whole black spinel thing. Yeah.
Very pretty.
And then we have some very exotic necklaces also. And these exotic necklaces are, the layered ones, I should say. If you can see it, it's there on the busts. This is a green peridot. Yeah. And this is like a 5-layered necklace. I mean, if this doesn't make you look like a goddess, what will? So I would say that even, just go ahead and treat yourself on this festive occasion and, dress up like a goddess. Yeah. Feel like one, be one. And then we have a tanzanite in the same context of these layered necklaces. We have a tanzanite necklace too. Yeah. So the tanzanite one is, again, this is a 4-layered one. And it's a very pretty color, very pastelish. It's like a purple gray color, but very, very pretty and very graceful, should I say. And you can see how it is, like suiting. In fact, it's something that will go a lot with all the dresses that you wear. So if you don't want it to be very loud, then, this is a phenomenal stone, tanzanite. Yeah.
Wow.
Tanzanite gives a lot of strength.
Before we move on, can we take some questions?
Sure.
So we have one question going back to the Shri Yantra.
Uh-huh.
So, someone is asking, can we hold the Shri Yantra in our palms and chant the Devi Khatamala stotra?
Yeah, you can do that. But I would recommend that keeping it in front of you and doing an abhishekam or a kumkum puja is more recommended. Yeah.
And someone is also asking if we have spinal clusters or that spinal of the natural forms.
Yes, we have spinal. We have the white and green spinal. We have like a white with a green and red spinal. We do have those clusters. Yeah.
Questions for now. So let me just come in here and just say that let's go ahead and get these crystals, especially now with the festive season coming up. Let's treat ourselves like goddesses and treat everyone around us like goddesses and get Crystal Devas home today. So if you're looking to order, the links are in the description below. So go ahead and place your orders right now as we continue to discuss on the crystals. So what else do we have today?
Yeah. So we have again, our favorite stone has always been smoky quartz, and
Mhm.
and so we now have smoky quartz necklaces, which are
Wow.
petal form, and
Oh,
again, extremely like glittery jewels that you're wearing. Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So very very gorgeous pieces,
Yes.
and actually now it's a little fashionable, because every time people would need to wear japmalas, they would be like, oh, I have to wear a japmala. No, not really. Okay, here we are, with glittery, beautiful, fashionable crystal pieces. Yeah.
Yeah. Very gorgeous.
And smoky quartz, of course, aids you in meditation, helps to raise your consciousness, and it brings about a more like all-inclusive kind of a consciousness that
Yes.
you start feeling that all is one, everything is a part of me. It gives you glimpses of those, those experiences come in. It gives you glimpses of that particular reality. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Then we have we have this one very beautiful piece. I think this we have only one. I don't know who's going to be the lucky one, and that's a combination of a ruby and a pink sapphire right there.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and this is the combination of that, and we have only one. So some of these pieces, they're rare to come by, but this combination we thought was very very interesting.
Mhm.
That ruby and I think there's a chalcedony also in it, mixed with it.
Okay.
It's pink sapphire. And pink sapphire will always give more love and, of course, success in all endeavors. And it also, ruby, of course, giving you the ultimate emotional strength.
Mhm.
And then chalcedony, again, bringing about the balance, right? So, this particular necklace. So, I would say, whoever it is, please go for it. This, we have only one in stock. This
It
combination is
sounds
only
like it will just empower your divine feminine out. It's like an all in
totally, totally. Yeah.
one.
And then next, of course, we have our, the most favorite rubies. We always love rubies. And now we have, we used to always have the rubies with the 8 or 10 kind of, malas. Now we have the small ones also. So, we can, and you can look. So we have what is called a pink ruby. So it's
Mhm.
slightly lighter in shade. It's not like the dark red ruby. This is slightly rare variety. So, but of course, the significance is the same, right? I felt that this was all more powerful. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. And then, of course, in the same thing, we have the ruby. Yeah. The ruby necklaces. There's a thin, easy to wear. In fact, this is something you can just wear to office, just, but it's going to give you, imagine if you're wearing a ruby and going to work, kind of energy you would exude, the confidence, the strength of the Devi that will be felt through you will be so phenomenal. What you will feel versus people around you will feel.
mhm.
And then we have a layered necklace in the pink ruby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So again, very like you're looking like a goddess, real divine feminine energy. Extremely powerful and but all loving.
Mhm. Very, very beautiful piece.
Yeah. We have one more very gorgeous piece. I think this is again a citrine. The last one. The last one. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah. So how lovely this looks. This is
Very
again just one piece. And fluorite always aids you in your meditation, right? And it always helps you to have, go higher in your or deeper in your meditation experience. I do have people who tell me that I reach a point in meditation, but then suddenly I'm afraid to go deeper, or I'm afraid to, venture or go deeper within myself. So I think the fluorite helps you to overcome those blocks. Which would you have had a fluorite? You've used a fluorite, right? Would you
Yes,
like to
yes,
share
I've
that
had a
experience?
florid manner. It's amazing. I mean, really, it really brings you that to go deeper. Yeah, I had that bigger. That it was a very fat mala. I would say the beads were all fat and very nice. And I would say when I meditate with it, it's really like you just you just don't realize what's there, or you just go deeper. It just lets you flow in. I feel really.
Wow.
That is one thing I experienced. Very beautiful with the fluorite mala. Yeah, and now
Okay.
it's coming. This necklace doubles with the amethyst, right?
Absolutely.
What a combination!
Yeah. Who would think fluorite and amethyst, right?
Uh,
Yeah. And then the next necklace is what I would like to speak about is a lemon topaz. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. So topaz we normally know as the golden topaz, or we know as the yellow topaz. Those are well known, but this is a lemon topaz. So beautiful. It almost has citrine like qualities.
Oh,
So really helps to helps you to receive abundance in all forms.
mhm.
Yeah, abundance of health, of wealth, of in fact it's known as the it's sometimes people call it the stone of grace, meaning it helps you to be graceful,
Oh, nice.
and the, graceful in terms of how you go about your life.
Okay.
Yeah. How gracefully can you go through your life experiences?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's something we all should cultivate, and with
Right.
the element of
True,
that, I'm
true.
sure we will
Yeah.
get to that.
Again, extremely gorgeous. Looks like you're wearing jewelry, really.
Mm, yes, true.
And then any questions that we can answer?
We have one question.
Mhm.
Someone is asking if we have a turquoise necklace for being assertive.
We have turquoise, turquoise. Yes, we do have one turquoise right here. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we have turquoise with the pearls. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
like this. Yeah. So we have two sizes in this. It's one is slightly, thicker petals, and one is smaller. In case you want a smaller, lighter one, there are two of them. And then when we're talking about turquoise, I think that is something that Goddess Saraswati would really help us with that aspect, right? So you can definitely use this.
It's very beautiful. I feel like all the necklaces are really just, I mean, as you were describing, it's like how we're actually truly, like, it's like each form of the baby is just there, waiting to come to us and help us with different qualities, just bring out that Shakti within us.
Yes.
Let's realize that.
Yes. And we've got some more necklaces, which are very good combinations of, say, rose quartz and amethyst, rose quartz and clear quartz and amethyst, like these.
Okay.
Like this one is clear quartz and amethyst.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got here this one, which is this one is a very good combination of rose quartz, amethyst, and onyx, black onyx.
Okay.
So black onyx is essentially bringing the focus, bringing concentration, and the rose quartz and the amethyst are bringing love and peace.
Wow.
Yeah. And we have the rose quartz necklaces also, the small rose quartz, very light rose quartz with pearls.
Oh, lovely.
Something like what I'm wearing. Yeah.
Okay.
And we have different sizes in this. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Very nice.
Yeah. And there's a lot more, but I think this we can take a look at the website. and you can select. We have quite a bit of variety, but I think one more I would like to talk about this Japmala. I would like to talk about this. Is the first time we are having this. This is the 7 chakra Japmala. Okay, so this has all these stones, which will keep all your chakras highly energized and supercharged, and getting cleansed as well as strengthened and energized. So choose to wear this, and I'm sure it'll bring about a lot of good health, as well as you'll feel your koshas are becoming very strong. You will find that your ability to deal with a lot of things improves. You have a lot more enthusiasm and zest, and you're looking forward to a lot of things, because I've realized that the last year or so things have been so difficult. I find a lot of people telling me now, oh, how do I recover now in this unlocking phase. So I guess a good thing to do is to wear this kind of a mala that will help us to again adapt ourselves to the change.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it will really boost us up also.
And now I think we have some we have again, these are single pieces, so we'll talk about these. So this is like a blue onyx, a beautiful light sky blue onyx.
Wow.
Yeah. And then there's an orange onyx. Yeah. I'm sorry. The green one. There's a green onyx. Yeah. The green one. Yeah. And again, very gorgeous, very they're very quite small, so they're only coming till here if you wear it. It's not too big. So and then we have carnelian necklace also.
Oh.
Yeah. Again, the carnelian works very well on your sacral chakra, because it helps you to be very creative. So those of you who need more strength, in that front, please get this one. Again, these are all we just single pieces. So go ahead. Sorry, I think it's sold. The pink sapphire and rubies sold. Yeah. This carnelian is so pretty. Yeah. I love that orange. It's such a pretty orange. Almost like Swami's robe, no? That robe, Swami's robe color.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have these, I think, the sapphires, the blue sapphires in different forms. Yes, in different sizes. Yeah. You've got the Indian blue sapphire. And this actually gives you a lot of mental strength. This gives you a lot of intellectual strength, a lot of strength of your yang, so to say. In fact, balancing the yang.
Okay. Wow.
Especially if you feel you need your mental capacities to be very, very heightened in certain situations, I can use this. We have it in a different size. Also, smaller beads are available. It's very pretty.
Yeah, looking very nice.
Some of it has a slightly purplish tinge. There's a dark blue and then there's a little purple shade coming to it. It's very gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then of course we have the clear quartz with pearl combination. This is also, again, we have in 2 sizes. Yeah. 2 types of designs. So you have the pearls and again the clear quartz and petal like shape design.
Very pretty.
Sometimes you just want to sit and just keep looking at them, It's like they're so alive.
Yeah. Very beautiful piece.
I think I want to talk about this one last very fancy necklace we have, which is a citrine necklace.
Oh, okay.
This is like a jumbo citrine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is like a real big beads thing. This is again citrine. I think is the most wanted stone, I should say, during this period. Everyone is looking for abundance and prosperity, and again having a lot of Lakshmi energy, just the feeling of being abundant, uh, realizing that everything is within you. Everything is you. Not feeling a sense of lack, not feeling like you don't have enough, or always left wanting. Right?
Yeah.
So have that.
Such a beautiful connection.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And I think we have the labradorites, and now labradorites are available in different sizes. Labradorite necklaces.
Okay.
So we have the regular bead size, and it's like the 6 mm, 5 mm, 4 mm, that kind. This kind of bead shapes,
Okay.
and so very pretty. And labradorite, because it has that very rainbow shade coming out of the stone,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what tells you that it's genuine.
Yeah.
And so this, and labradorite, I always tell people it's the atom bomb of all the crystals. Because the minute you wear it, you feel so strong, you feel so powerful,
Mm.
you feel like you can face anything, you can handle anything.
Yeah.
You don't feel, and it protects you very well also.
So true.
Yeah. So we have labradorite in very small beads also. So again, this with the idea is being that to cater to all your requirements. So if you're going to office, wear it. You're at home or going for a get together, wear it. But the point is that the crystal is always with you. It's touching your skin, so it's going to be very extremely beneficial. So you can choose however you want. You can choose to either wear a stone of 8 mm size, or a stone of a 2 or 3 mm size also. So you have all the small sizes also. Yeah, easy to wear, very light, and they're not heavy at all.
Yeah.
Cool. So shall we move on to the grids?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, there are more necklaces, but I think I'm going to just. I think we'll. I think it's covered most, but there's still a few more. Maybe we can take it next time. But I think I'd like to use the time to talk about the grids.
Yes.
So we have made grids for Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati,
Wow.
as well as one grid, which is the combination of all three.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So the first grid, the Durga grid, you can take a look at it. So these grids are extremely energized, and the combination of stones that we have used is to strengthen the Durga energy in you. It's like a prayer that we are saying to Goddess Durga to please reveal herself in you, as well as strengthen that aspect in you.
Mm-hmm.
And help you to realize that you are Durga. So whether it's in thought, word, or deed, in everything, it's Durga.
Wow.
You can place this grid in your home and feel that change.
Wow.
Then we have the Lakshmi grid. In this, again, the combination of stones we have used is a yellow sapphire, citrine, clear quartz, and just every stone that would represent abundance. Right?
Okay.
And all these grid plates, we've written the Gayatri mantra associated with that particular Devi, and then so it's enhancing that entire energy. So imagine there's an energy vortex being created in your home, with that energy.
Very, very powerful.
Just thinking about it, I feel so happy.
Yeah. So nice.
And then the next grid is of Saraswati, of course.
Yeah.
And Goddess Saraswati is, of course, all about wisdom, knowledge, intellect, and in thought, word, and deed. The one who gives us buddhi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we've tried to use Shri Yantras also, because end of the day, Shri Yantra is the basics, symbol of the Shakti within us.
Yeah.
And so here we have the Saraswati grid. The stones we have used are, of course, sapphire. We've used clear quartz. We've used, a lot of green onyx, and we've used some citrine. We have used a smoky quartz in the center.
Cool.
And we've used some chalcedony also, again, to bring about a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So those of you who are in the creative arts, who like to sing, who like to play an instrument and want to do it better, with more bhava, and with more awareness, this grid will be of great help. Mm.
Beautiful.
And then the final grid, which is for, all the power of all the three goddesses, which is with the benefits of all the three goddesses, Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. And the mantra that we have written on this is the Mahashodashi mantra. The, Aim Hrim Shrim Ka E Laharim, Hasakaha Laharim, Sakalaharim. And the combination of stones we have used are so many. Like we've used a ruby, we've used a sapphire, a yellow sapphire, and a blue sapphire. Yeah. And then we've used chalcedony again, and we've used black spinel and a lot of clear quartz, to heighten, because clear quartz, end of the day, heightens the energy experience. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, so beautiful. All the grids are really,
Yeah.
there's no words to describe.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So wonderful. So, how would you recommend we connect with the grids? Like, could we keep it in front of us as we meditate, or?
Yes. So you can place it in your altar and
Okay.
then meditate in front of it. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So it's so exciting. I mean,
And you can so if you say, for example, you're taking the Durga grid, then you're asking for the qualities of Durga to come into you, and so on for all the other grids too, right?
Yeah.
You're praying for that, and anything else that the goddess thinks you need.
Beautiful. I guess ultimately all this will lead us to really realizing that we're no different from Durga, Lakshmi, or Saraswati.
Yes. Yes.
So awesome.
In fact, when we were making the grids itself, we were so blissed out. It was like suddenly that moment of, really like you blank out and become absolutely silent within.
Mm-hmm.
We just knew that the love of the goddesses was pouring through these grids. We're so grateful for that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So nice. So everyone, please don't miss out on these crystals, especially during this Navratri. Let's make full use of this opportunity and let's invoke the divine feminine within and realize that we are no different. So go ahead and place your orders. The links are in the description, whether you're within India or outside India. The Crystal Devas are waiting to come to you guys. So go ahead and place your orders. And for those necklaces which are of limited stock or which only one, whoever's lucky enough will get it. And yeah, just go ahead and place your orders and really enjoy that energy. I can't wait to get mine too now. Very excited.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions, anyone? Would you all like to ask any questions? You may ask questions in the chat box and we can answer the questions. Okay, we have a question. Someone is asking if we can give the labradorite to a 9-year-old to use.
You can give the labradorite too?
To a 9-year-old girl to use.
Can you repeat the question?
Question is, just a second. Can we give labradorite to our 9-year-old daughter to use?
A labradorite for a 9-year-old.
Yes.
So, no, I don't think 9-year-olds need labradorite.
9-year-olds need more of rose quartz.
Okay.
Yeah. So rose quartz is good for a 9-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to share with us an experience on how, okay, before that, let's go into another question. If we can take a combination grid for the three Devis.
Very glittery.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes. Very much wish.
So I think someone has asked if they can take a combination grid for the three Devis. I think we do have one which you just shared, right?
Combination of?
A combination grid for the three Devis.
I think just there's a bit of a lag. So which combination you can take for all three?
Yeah.
So this grid is the combination for all three necklaces for all three. So I would say for Durga to take ruby, for
We're experiencing some technical difficulties and we apologize for the inconvenience. You're not audible.
do it naturally like that, but you've forgotten. But it's to come forth in a beautiful way.
If you could just repeat that again.
Yeah. I was saying that the black spinel will be really good even for the Durga, for Durga Devi, for realizing the Durga energy within you.
Okay.
Even black spinel will be excellent for that. I was
Okay.
saying that all these Devis are present in us. All these energies are present in us. We just, by acknowledging them, by worshipping them, by wearing these crystals, and we just become simply more aware of that.
Yeah. Okay. And someone is asking, is there a Gayatri Devi grid?
Is there a
Gayatri Devi grid?
Yes, we do have Gayatri Devi grids. Of course we do. Who asked this question?
I'm not sure.
Shubha, yes, definitely. We are making one for you, Shubha. It's on the way, almost ready. Yes. Yeah. So just like we have these grids, we're making a Gayatri one for you. And so please, any of you who would like a Gayatri grid, will be happy to make one for you. And with that, you can really enhance your Gayatri sadhana. Yeah. And as Swami says, right, you don't need to chant anything else, just chant the Gayatri mantra and that is sufficient. And so imagine, and especially with the Navratri coming up, if you're going to do the Gayatri every day, Gayatri sadhana, how wonderful that will be.
Yeah, great.
That's the reason, that on these grids we have written the Gayatris of those particular goddesses, right? The Durga Gayatri, Saraswati Gayatri, and Lakshmi Gayatri.
Mhm.
Mm.
And another question is if you could again explain more about the black spiral. Someone says that they have it as a necklace, but they haven't been able to use it effectively.
Also, and again, very pretty, very light. So if you don't feel like wearing a rose quartz japmala or rose quartz, have something heavy, these are also really good. And again, of course, rose quartz always goes back to improving you're loving yourself for being a goddess. Is that very tough, Vish?
Sorry?
Is that very tough?
No.
No. I think the goddesses really want us to love ourselves.
I think there was a lag in terms of...
Because this was the rose quartz with pearl combination. Lovely.
Such beautiful crystals today. I think
This one's citrine with pearls too.
So everyone who's watching, please go ahead and place your orders. I'm sure you're seeing all these beautiful crystals. Go ahead and place your orders today and allow the love of the Crystal Devas to come home to you as you celebrate the Devi Navaratri.
Just feel all the three Devis, the Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati, are pouring love into you. And then just say, I love me. I love me. I love me. Now let's end this session with Om and three Shantis. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sai Ram.
Hi, Ram. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. For any other questions, you may reach us on WhatsApp, and our team will be happy